What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am not set in stone to what we are going to be doing today because I need to wait till my brother wakes up so we can figure out if we're going to be working on his wagon. But in the meantime, what I want to do today is I want to drive Blueberry. I want to drive it on the freeway. I want to drive it on the inside street and kind of see if the temperature is holding up. I did mention that we have a dyno tune coming up here on Friday, which is like a few more days. And yesterday we installed the Walbro 450 fuel pump. We kind of once over with the engine bay. We did all the temp gauges in the videos before that. And really it's just making sure the car is ready to rock and roll. So I want to drive it now in the daytime. It's about 12 o'clock and really just get a feel for the car because 2 weeks ago we drove the car to the alignment shop and it was throwing a check engine light for overheating, which was 230 plus degrees. The car on the ECU to the laptop was reading 232, which is pretty hot. But we kind of did a lot of stuff in between to the cooling system to hopefully help us with the temperature. So just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and let the car warm up a little bit before we take off. I'm gonna go ahead and also grab my tools because I always drive with my tools. I have to go back home because something is shaking on the passenger side and I don't have my wheel lock key to figure out if the lug nuts are loose. Yep.
Fuck.
Why?
Like, stuck at the house busy and shit?
No, I'm about to go drive right now.
You have to go drive? What?
I'm gonna go drive my car right now.
Oh shit, okay. No, I was asking you wanna make a quick $20-40 real quick? I need something to help you fucking push this car into the shop that.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, did I not tighten these? I mean, the lug nuts were loose a little bit too, but oh wow. Okay. The 17s over here were good. Oh wow. Dana, what is you doing? Slacking. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, not some. A couple of loose bolts and nuts, and we got that all tightened up. And that was my buddy Mike that just called me, and he needs help pushing a car to a storage spot, so he wants me to go help him. And I think I'm gonna go help him once I am done with this drive because he's still about 40 minutes out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this drive again and see what the temperature does. I'm gonna jump on the freeway and go down a couple of exits, just trying to get up to speed and hold it there. Today is not too hot, like 75 with clouds. All right, well, I kind of took off a little bit and gonna give my friend a hand with his new car because he needs to push it to its new resting spot over there. Just came up on this super clean, well, clean body 93 Civic SI, and it's definitely gonna be a lot of work, but he's gonna be restoring it back to factory. Have you guys ever seen Ellis meshes in 14s before? Like, this is a trip. Where is it at? 175, 65, 14s. You guys can't even see that. Let me take you to the other side real quick. $175, 65, 14s. If you guys know where that came from, man, let me know. Sheesh. Giant freaking trailer. The coolant reservoir is bubbling and it filled it up. The coolant in a reservoir used to be down here at maximum, and now it's at the top and it is boiling. I can feel it. I do have this really old 1.3 cap on it, and the car is still currently reading 226 coming home, and that was only maybe like a 2-mile drive, and this thing is freaking boiling. We must take care of the temperature with this car before we go to the dyno on Friday. Okay, so you guys remember my brother's blue wagon. This is his daily, also his daily, and he's been dailing that thing over there. So this car had gotten to an accident a little while ago, and we repaired the frame, put all the new parts on it, kind of fixed the bumper, and it needs to go through inspection in order to go through the registration process. Except the only thing that doesn't work on this car is reverse lights. So with the EF chassis, same goes with any of the Integras and other Civics. The reverse switch is on the transmission, which is these two right here. And he said that he had ran continuity, ohm testing, and everything works like it should. If he said he did all that, I mean, I don't know what different it is. Oh my god, this thing is super heavy. Why is this trunk so heavy? Oh my god. Okay, well, shocks are blown, I'll tell you that much. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. But anyways, reverse light should be this one. Bulb looks good. Bulb also looks good. Reverse light, reverse light, reverse light. Backup lights 23,140, 23,140. Okay, let me go through this. Check for blown fuse at number 110A before test. Number 1 is integrated control unit combination switch, gauge assembly, backup light switch, shift position console, clock. I think all of that works, but let's go ahead and double check. Numero uno. I can't even see the numbers. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh. No continuity. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's blown. Duh. Got a spare 10 right here. Let's go ahead and stick that on there. Not sure why it's even blown. Go ahead and check. Fuse looking good. Okay, well, let's go test the reverse light. Okay. Does the car need to be on? I don't know. Reverse. No lights. If the backup lights do not go on, check the backup light bulbs in the taillight assembly. Okay. Sorry for the sun glare, but light bulb. We are beeping. You guys can hear it. Watch. Light bulb's working. Light bulb's good. Number 3, if the fuse and bulbs are okay, disconnect the connectors from the backup light switch. The backup light switch is on the transmission, single cams on top, B series on the bottom. Number 4, check for continuity between the A and B wires with the switch installed to the transmission case. There should be continuity as the select lever engages the R. So that means we're going to have to test the 2 wires while having it in the reverse gear. If there's no continuity, replace the switch. If there is continuity, but the backup lights do not go on, then there's a poor ground somewhere on the G511 harness, or there's an open wire in the yellow or the green-black wire. So let's go check that out. We obviously can't do this test with the car on because if it's in reverse, it's gonna go in reverse. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in reverse, right? So now we're gonna test continuity, which is the wires down there. Let me see if I can try to bring it up. So the switch is working because reverse gear selecting reverse hits the switch and we have continuity. So something's going on with the wiring that's not engaging the reverse lights in the rear. Now I feel like I want to trace these wires through the wiring harness into the cabin and find out where that breaks at. So right now we have the positive probe on green black and we have continuity to its pin location over here. Which one was it? It is that one. Now let's find the yellow one. I'm not sure how well you can see the red pin is in the yellow wire, but it's not coming up anywhere. So the yellow wire is 1, 2, 3, this one, and it's not connecting to that. I'm running it through all of the wiring and nothing is beeping. Over here, 8-pin, nothing is beeping. This is a multi-point conversion, so this is all crank injectors. Over here on this side, same thing, nothing is beeping. So we're not getting continuity for the yellow wire, which means it's not making it past the firewall. So we need to figure out where the pinout is for the 89 Civic Si DX, because this is dual point, and we're probably gonna have to like wire it in or something. I don't remember even removing a reverse wire out of the wiring harness, but let's figure it out. And you know, big shout out to the homie CJSWIRING because he's always coming in clutch with pinouts. So after going through my book and trying to figure out pinouts for the yellow wire, goes from battery, ignition switch, fuse box, 10A on the slot number 1, goes through there, goes through here, and then you know when the car is in reverse, then it has power going through the yellow wire, which then also you know goes to the green, and then the green goes to the rear of the car. And I checked continuity. I was like, okay, yellow has continuity. Yellow also has 12 volts. I checked green. Green in reverse has 12 volts. I checked the opposite side. I was like, okay, yellow has continuity, also has 12 volts. But when this is plugged in, right, you can see yellow, green, yellow, green. On the other side, yellow, blocked off, yellow. Green's not there. Well, guess what? Green's on the other side, right here. So right now I'm going to check continuity with this green to make sure it goes to the tail light, and then I'm gonna depin it and repin it here. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the wiring harness, because this wiring harness was the factory to this car, and for some odd reason they're different. I've swapped this car, obviously B20 VTEC, many years ago. Don't remember what all I did, but hopefully that'll fix the reverse light issue. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. Got the wire all the way back here, and I'm just trying to make sure that this is connected to the other end of the damn terminal. I'm gonna set you guys down on the multimeter just so you guys can hear it if it connects. Okay, let's repin it. Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and pull it out of gear. Reverse light off. All right, well, we're done with that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up all the stuff that I had pulled out to fix the wagon. Okay, I gotta put my book away, voltmeter, turn it off, make sure you save your battery, although I got boxes of batteries, clean up all my tools. And I was hoping that my brother's gonna leave his supercharged wagon so we can prep it for the dyno session on Friday, because he wants to tune. And I talked to Jeremy yesterday. He said that he should be able to squeeze my brother's car on the dyno as well. His car was dynoed the last time, 2017, by LDL, and on 3 pounds of supercharged boost, the car made 268 or something like that, 270. And I do have a 11-pound pulley that we're gonna put on it, and we want to make a little more power. So the problem is, he just took his car to work, and he was like, well, I got something else you can work on, my CRV. So apparently he hasn't been driving the CRV because his ball joint is busted, and I guess he's been waiting for me to work on it. And I figured, because I don't really have much to do today because he took his car to work, the wagon, we're gonna work on his CRV, lower ball joints and left and right side axle. So honestly, I don't even know if I have a 36 mil. 36 mil, damn it. So we're gonna move Blueberry off the driveway and move my brother's CRV up, and we're gonna replace his axle and his ball joint.